Moving along. My favorite dark chocolate peanut butter granola. I add some extra peanuts to it. Strawberry carnation instant breakfast and a scoop of vanilla protein powder. I'm about an hour and 45 minutes in, 3.5 miles I did, so I'm just about halfway there. Just figured I was at Dutch Doctor Shelter right there. Just figured I'd stop here and eat, take a little 10-minute break, enjoy the green, and that's it. I'm gonna eat this quick. It's getting cloudy now, so it looks like it's gonna start raining soon. I'd like to get there before it starts, but whatever, we'll see. Let me eat this and get out of here. Alright, did about 5.25 miles. This is where I'm going to sleep tonight. I just grabbed the first spot that I saw up here. I was originally planning on hiking all the way to the other end down there. Probably like another half mile, quarter mile, but you know what? This is a good spot. For some reason, all my times coming through here, I never saw this. I just caught a little trail, a little path off the trail. So, this is where I will sleep tonight. Now, my only thing is, if it's going to be thunderstorms, I'm not, oh, maybe it's good that I'm not under any trees, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully it's not bad. The only tree is that one there, and it's not leaning in my direction anyway. So, let me get my tarp set up and get comfortable. Looks like it's a messy fire pit here. If I wanted to try and make a little fire, I could. With the wood situation, all the scrap shit, but I don't need a fire, especially if it's gonna rain. But I do want to get my tarp set up right here. I'll film that set up when it's done. This is my view for the night. And my first time camping over in this part of Harriman. Usually I just come hiking through here. So this is not one of my usual spots. It is nice though over here. Right. Tarp is pitched. Put the ground sheet up. Because if it's going to rain as hard as they're saying it's going to rain. And I carried it anyway, so I might as well use it. Got a nice pitch right there. It's up high, so I still got my views. And it can rain as hard as it wants. All night. I'm fully protected right there. Stakes are all on the ground nice. My bag right there. My quilts in there, I'll be fine. What I'll go to sleep to and wake up to. It's so peaceful. That is the king spot down there. If you have a hammock or 2 hammocks, it's perfect spots to pitch them. Definitely 1 hammock. The other one, second hammock, you could get in there, but it's right there, right overlooking the water. I might have to hit that up one time with my hammock. And there's also a nice spot for a tent. If you have a tent or something, a nice flat area, but that's the primo spot. Better than the one I got now, but I'm good where I'm at. But that's the one down there. Then we have some taco rice and beans with cheese and Fritos. Made fresh by the lake. Look at that. The sun's out too, so it's hard to see, but How good does that look? I'm about to dig into that. Company. Thought I heard something rustling around over there. There's a deer. I think she wanted to come down. I don't know. There's really no way to get to the water from here, but I do see maybe some little paths that they could take. She's just eating. There she goes. Oh, she's coming down here. So I made a fire to keep the bugs away because there was a lot of them. Now it is 8:10. I just threw some big logs on there. They were laying around over there. Now it's starting to rain, so it's supposed to rain real heavy. So I'm going to get under that tarp in a minute. One last look here. I threw those big babies on there. Some big logs. Maybe I'll throw those on, maybe not. But it is starting to rain. So it looks like we will get the heavy rain, maybe. Maybe the thunderstorms. I almost wasn't going to come today because it was supposed to rain so hard and heavy and all night. Thunderstorms through the night and tomorrow morning and the afternoon. So I'll probably be packing up in the rain tomorrow. I'm not going to really film much. One last view here. It's a beautiful spot, so peaceful. I only saw one person today. A nice old woman with 2 dogs walking them up top there. Other than that, I didn't see anybody all day. But it's starting to rain, I'm getting wet. I get to listen to the pitter patter on my tarp tonight. I'm gonna go get comfortable. Hopefully I'll be sleeping by 9 o'clock. Look at that nice view. Beaver. Came out to play. Beaver. That bird is having at it. That is loud. So loud. Stopped raining. It's light drizzle. Not really raining anymore. But it does look like it's going to rain tonight. Some dark clouds up there. The beaver was playing, splashing around for a bit. He stopped. And then this whippersnapper bird, whatever it is, it's been going non-stop. Probably for like 3 or 4 minutes already. It hasn't stopped. So we had a deer come through here before. We had the beaver splashing around out there. And now we got this lovely bird singing like crazy. A blazing fire. I'm going to try to go to bed soon. That guy's loud. This is nothing. It rained so hard last night. I don't think I've ever slept out in the rain that hard. It was coming down all night. Alright, just to give you an idea how hard it rained last night, how much rain we got. Well, there was a break in the rain, so this morning at 6:45, 6:45, I started packing up. Took me about 15-20 minutes to pack up. Good. I'm hiking now, but just to show you how much it rained last night. This was bone dry yesterday when I crossed it. It was mud. There was barely any water, and now look at it. That's just from last night's rain. It rained a lot, so unfortunately my feet are already wet. They're going to be wet. I have dry shoes in the car and socks. I'm going to have a couple challenges today. A lot of creeks that I have to cross that are going to be flowing like this. So I just got to be careful. And most of my hike was along the creek down the bottom, so that should be interesting. But it did stay dry under the tarp. I'm glad I brought my event bivy because it got wet under there. And it rained so hard and it got so windy. Constant rain hard. I could have lowered the tarp a little bit and it would have probably kept drier under there, but I had the event bivy, so I was dry, I was warm, I was comfortable. And now I'm going to keep hiking because we're supposed to get more thunderstorms and more heavy rain this morning into the afternoon, so I'm going to just keep moving. This is the trail. It's all just water. My phone's in a plastic bag right now, that's why the film sucks. But, alright, I'm going to keep going. How gorgeous is that? I've been walking all along this whole time for a while now. Granted, I'm walking in water, but this is beautiful. This is great. This is why I'm glad I came out. And I'm glad it rained so hard last night because I get to see this. Otherwise, this is a nice creek here, a nice little riverbed, but after heavy rain, whew, there's some really nice spots like this one. sick. Thankfully I don't have to cross this yet. After this fucking, I'm gonna have to cross it. So cool. Check this out. I gotta be careful because these rocks and roots are all slippery too and wet. Look at that. Some raging water. Just waterfall after waterfall. I guess if that's what you want to call it, or great. There's another one up here. Literally, I'm just walking along the stream bed here. I'm so glad it rained hard last night. Look at this. It just keeps coming. Another one. I could film the whole last hour of this hike is going to be this. I'm not going to though. I'm just giving you an idea. After a good heavy rainfall, beautiful. And yep, it just keeps going all the way. Downhill. Here's my dilemma. I have to get across this. I got a situation now. A lot of water. Alright, I gotta figure something out. I'm not gonna be playing on my phone. I gotta figure this out. Alright, so I took a different trail and I hiked a little bit up, not much further up, just following this way. And there's a bridge all the way up there. So hopefully, it's my only option. I wasn't crossing the stream down there. This is nuts. That's some power right there. So, water coming from everywhere. Alright, let me keep going. That's it. If I don't film again, I'm going to end it on this. This was a great trip. I'm glad I did it. I almost didn't come out here, but I'm glad I did. And all I can say is get out and do this yourself. And spend a night or two out in the outdoors. Good for you.